Hey agents, in this edition of Exotics Explained, I'm going to break down the Chameleon Exotic AR. This gun is actually a vector, so I have no idea why it's classified as an AR, but it is, and we just got to accept that. So anyways, the Chameleon is in the general loot pool, so getting one is straightforward. Set your target loot as assault rifles and farm, farm, farm. Exotic caches are also a good bet. This weapon has your typical AR stats of AR damage and health damage, plus 25% crit hit chance from the attribute and sights. Then it has a pretty interesting talent, Adaptive Instincts. This gives you some extremely large boosts that you can activate by hitting certain body parts of enemies. First off, hit 30 headshots, get 20% crit chance and 50% crit damage. 75 body shots gives you 90% crit damage, and 30 leg shots gives you 150% reload speed. All of these buffs last 45 seconds and are very strong. The only problem being is it takes a while to activate each of them. Also, because these buffs are significant, the base damage for the Chameleon is really low, making it dependent on its buffs. One way to ensure you're getting the most out of this weapon is taking note that buffs refresh when out of combat. What this means is that if you have any buffs active when exiting combat, the 45-second timer will be reset, and when you return to combat, you'll get a full 45 seconds of the buff again. You can see the status of your buffs when you aim down sights. The top hexagon is for headshots, middle for body shots, and bottom for leg shots. If they're empty, it means you have no buff active and no stacks. Orange indicates how many stacks you have, and white indicates how much time you have left on the buff. For a lot higher difficulty content, finishing a room or area takes longer than 45 seconds, meaning you'll constantly need to build up stacks and activate buffs. But one place you can really take advantage of the Chameleon is in the Dark Zone. Between each wave, you exit combat, and waves are really quick and easy, so you should have no problem finishing them within 45 seconds. Eventually, you'll have all three buffs active, and you can jump from landmark to landmark without losing them. So in PvE, I give the Chameleon a 4.5. It's a fun gun that's extremely powerful in specific situations. The only problem is that it's very situational, and if you're not doing the right content, it can be a very underwhelming gun. In PvP, I give it a 2. Generally speaking, gear that takes time to charge up or stack are weaker in PvP. And again, without the buffs, the Chameleon sucks. Terrible accuracy and range for an AR, and you're going to have a hard time activating buffs in PvP. Well, that's enough about the Chameleon. Next time I'll go over the Memento backpack, and remember, that's Memento, not Momento. Until next time, happy farming agents.